visiting with Dave McKown, head diving coach for UIndy. Coach, we just talked to Jason, but I wanted to get a real diving expert in here. So just wanted to get your thoughts on how the team's progressing, and especially how they achieve, what they accomplished today.
Well, over the last 2 months, having 12 divers on the roster, most of which coming into the program slightly injured or having some reason to be out of the water when we need to be in the water, or unable to do some of the dry land that we need to do when we need to do it. So very stressful to begin with, in a longer beginning of the season than normal, it kind of seems like. But now, over the last 2 weeks, we've had a lot of divers come back to us from injury. Those who have come back have proven to be very, very impressive. I overheard some talk about a Maddie Miller. She is a gymnast, brand new, hasn't been diving at all in her life other than in the last 6 months. And then in the last, I would say before the last 3 weeks, she was on injured reserve with a potential labrum tear and a concussion that she had prior to coming into UIndy. So seeing a massive amount of progress from a gymnast. She ended up in 3rd place, somewhere in the low 200s. That's fantastic, sensational for someone to just be picking up the sport. But that's gymnasts for you. That's what they do. They're air aware, they're strong, they're flexible, so they can be molded a little faster. In terms of the rest of the divers on the team, we have a Chloe Jones who is fighting through every single injury she could possibly think of and still managing a 1 meter list that was almost a record-breaking performance if it wasn't by point something. Our Cassie Curie, who is a rookie on the team, has now just broken, I'm not sure how long the record was up on the board, but probably something like a 2011, 12, or 2013 record. She beat it by about 18 points. And in diving, 5 points is a lot. Point something could separate you from where you need to be. So her performance was pretty fantastic. So a new record for her and very close to a Division II cut. All of these women coming in are learning their 3 meter list now, along with some of the boys. So a 3 meter event is something that I'll have expectation for a little later in the year, but not now. So that's just growing, potential, brilliant. Boys side, I'm getting my boys back. The boys who were destructive last year towards the end of the season are now both back in the water, starting to put it back together. And now we have a new record on 1 meter for 6 dive, which is a 3:11 something with a Division II qualifier. And on 3 meter, we had a new record set by Josh Silstra. He beat the old record by about 5 points, so he probably ended with a 297, something around there. Unfortunately, didn't get his D2 cut, but very close to. And then we have a Casey Crawford, who works his heart out every single second he possibly can. So we want the best for him, we're going to get him where he needs to go. But right now, it just isn't the time. He might think otherwise, but right now, it's not the time.
All right, Dave. Well, I appreciate the update. I'm really looking forward to what this team can accomplish going forward.
Absolutely.
Thanks for the time.
Appreciate you.
Thanks for watching.